to Sports Beat. Sly and David Nixon still in studio with us as we continue to break down the rivalry game.
Yeah, turnovers seem to always be the story of these rivalry games. Utah benefited again, and this time they turned those turnovers into points. Sly.
Yes. The game started off great. You know, Utah and BYU both had a 3-3 tie, and BYU was driving until somebody wanted to be a hero.
Yeah. Well, listen, Zach Wilson, he's an electric player. He's a fantastic quarterback, but he's still young, and he's still trying to figure out this offense. And this is one of those plays where he's trying to create a little bit too much. He sees Tyson Williams in the flat. He thinks he can get the ball to him, but instead, Bradley and I did a fantastic job of coming around the edge. He wraps him around the legs, and he brings him down. In doing so, throws the ball off a little bit. But I like this initial. He steps in the pocket. You see his eyes scan the defense, and he gets out. But right here, he's got to fill the defender around his legs. And he's just got to eat the ball. You just got to tuck it and live to fight another day. It was 2nd and 2. It would have been about 3rd and 7. You know, and you don't put points on the board for the opposing team. But this was a backbreaker because this has been the story of the rivalry, like you said, JJ. Turnovers, and sure enough, BYU in that first half turns the ball over and gives 7 points to Utah. I
know BYU didn't come out with the win, but there were some good positives to take away from this. Offensively, they did some good things.
Yeah, coming into this game, Tyson Williams was kind of the showpiece for this BYU offense. Here's a great run by Tyson. He only had 3 carries in the first half, and I think all BYU fans are a little disgruntled that he didn't get more carries throughout the game. But this is one of those plays where BYU called up a great play by Jeff Grimes. We're going to have a field blitz by the 2 backers, Lloyd and Bernard, and BYU's going to run away from it. And you see a center pool here by Impey. He's going to come up and get up on the second level, and Tyson gets out in the open. Big game by BYU. And this is something that, as you fast forward to Tennessee, BYU has to have. They have to run the ball. As we saw yesterday against Tennessee, they struggled against Georgia State stopping the run. So BYU, Tyson Williams, feed him the rock.
Man, but also, that BYU defense in that first half was electric. What were some of those takeaways that you want to have for that?
Listen, we won't talk about the second half. Second half was a different story. BYU's defense started to struggle a little bit. But you're right, in the first half, I think this play right here epitomizes it all. Fantastic job of pursuing here on the 4th down to stop Hundley before getting to the first down marker. What I like about this is the pursuit. I feel like all the guys were amped and ready to go. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys pursuing. Great angles, inside out, outside in here, and they're able to make the big stop. The players were feeding off that energy, but coming out of the second half, credit to Utah and their coaching staff, made some great halftime adjustments. BYU didn't, and Utah controlled the entire second half.
Look, I know there's a lot of negativity with BYU fans right now. They're really frustrated with that loss, but Tennessee's a beatable team. Mm-hmm. We know the news out coming out of USC today. They're a beatable team. BYU can go win these 2 games, and all of a sudden you have a different perspective on this season.
100%. If you ask any BYU fan before the start of the year if they could go 2-2 in the month of August, September, I think 100% of the people would take it. And I think you're staring at it. If BYU can gather themselves together and not be too down on this game, I think they have a legitimate shot going to Knoxville this week, knocking them off, and then coming home and beating USC, and then we'll see about Washington, who looked pretty good yesterday.
We'll break down that Tennessee game next week, guys.
Thanks.
Great way to start the season.